The cerebral assassin has arrived.
Listen to this place!
The following contest is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring.
It's all about the game and how you play it, and nobody plays it better than Triple H.
Oh, the cerebral assassin, the sadistic son-in-law of the chairman of WWE. Here comes the commish! Shane Mac.
Making his way to the ring from New York City, weighing in at 235 pounds, Shane McMahon.
Byron, you better get up and leave. Because I don't think Mr. McMahon realizes you still work here.
Oh, he makes me nervous.
Making his way to the ring from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 257 pounds, Mr. McMahon.
The icon that is slowly responsible for all of our livelihoods, everything WWE related, and can do whatever the hell he pleases because Vince literally owns the place.
Come on, guys, sit up straight. You're making me nervous.
And his opponents, first, from Marietta, Georgia, weighing in at 216 pounds, the television champion, the Nightmare, Cody. And his opponents, first, from Austin, Texas, weighing in
Get ready, guys. We have six-man tag team action coming up.
And don't you even dare think of reaching for that remote. You're not going to want to miss this one.
his opponents. First, from Austin, Texas, weighing in at 270 pounds, the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
The Bull of the Woods has arrived. Few superstars throughout history have left such a magnificent footprint on our industry like Dusty Rhodes has.
Yeah, one of the most knowledgeable, one of the most charismatic personalities to ever be part of our industry. Anyone who has ever come across Dusty Rhodes has walked away better.
And we're underway with 6 of WWE's top superstars going at it.
And he's a proud guy. That title may not be on the line here, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want to win this match.
What a stomp!
Good grief.
What a punch!
Tag made. What's in store here?
Drop toe hold.
Oh, and Enziguri.
Setting up. Suplex.
In 2016, the New Day found themselves in the middle of a sick and twisted rivalry with the Wyatt family. Things escalated to the point where Bray Wyatt invited the New Day to do battle at the Wyatt family compound. New Day accepted, but what followed was something no one expected or will ever be able to forget.
Corey, we've talked about 6-man tag matches, and earlier you talked about one that caught the attention of the entire sports entertainment world. The New Day fought for survival amongst the darkness of the Wyatt family compound in a battle where pickaxes and cinder blocks were used as weapons and automobiles were used as battering rams.
The New Day versus the Wyatts at the Wyatt family compound was not your traditional 6-man tag match, but it showed what can happen when issues between factions can't be resolved through a sanctioned WWE match. I'll tell you what, none of the men who fought in that conflict will ever be the same. You know what I respect most about Shane McMahon, guys? Is that he could very easily sit on the sidelines and reap the benefits of being Mr. McMahon's son. But instead, he chooses to prove his worth each and every time he steps into the ring.
Byron mentioned how Shane proves his worth by stepping into the ring, which is something I don't think a lot of executives do, let alone go to the extreme that Shane does.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't see many.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael. Something that is always important in a 6-man match is having the ability to perform double-team moves. One of the things that successful 6-man teams try and execute are double-team moves, and then have the third team member perform a signature or finishing maneuver to deliver maximum impact to an opponent.
Teamwork is always paramount in a 6-man tag match. Superstars want to be able to have a level of teamwork where 2 members of the trio perform a double-team move, and the third member follows that up with a move so their opponent is really down for the count.
The key is to deliver the maximum amount of punishment to your opponent in the least amount of time. You have until the referees count of 5. It's not like you have all day in the ring. But if your team...
And he tags his partner in.
Momentum has certainly shifted here, Michael. Over time, there have been various types of six-man teams that have been successful. There are family trios like the Guerreros, the Grahams, the Andersons, and the Von Erichs. There have been members of factions who have also produced tremendous six-man teams like the Fabulous Freebirds, the Four Horsemen, the NWO, and D-Generation X.
And there's his speed paying off. Byron, you mentioned some families and groups that created incredible six-man teams. Talking more about factions, don't forget about the likes of the Hart Foundation, Evolution, the Wyatt family, the Shield, and the New Day. These are only some of the trios who had unbelievable matches against a variety of adversaries.
If we're talking about three-man teams, I need to shout out one of the baddest trios of all time who held the World Six-Man Championship on a number of occasions. I'm talking about the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and the Road Warriors.
Double of jabs. They're following up with a big... Oh!
But is it enough to end it?
This is Dusty Rhodes' chance.
It's no secret that Mr. McMahon can be brash, confrontational, and at times even explosive. At one point, Mr. McMahon had an exclusive club where members would kiss the part of his neck.
Here it comes.
Boom! Bionic elbow. But he's got to capitalize now.
Byron, you touched on something earlier. Mr. McMahon can most definitely be vain, smug, pompous, adversarial. At one point, the chairman of WWE referred to himself as a genetic jackhammer.
Byron, you showed up on television dressed like a baby. Who are you to insult Mr. McMahon? Mr. McMahon knows what's best for the WWE locker room and the WWE universe better than they do themselves. Sometimes you have to crack a few eggs if you want to make an omelet. If someone doesn't like what Mr. McMahon's doing, that's just too bad.
When people see the success of NXT and how it went from a developmental system to a bona fide WWE brand, they need to look at one person who had a vision of what those three letters needed to be, and that is Triple H. Once Triple H became a WWE executive, he completely overhauled the way the WWE developed its superstars of tomorrow.
Boom! That wasn't just an uppercut, that was 24 carats.
Some of my most rewarding work has come from spending time at the WWE Performance Center and being around the superstars of NXT. Triple H created an environment that's second to none in terms of training and learning how to develop into a WWE superstar.
The WWE Performance Center rivals any professional sports or Olympic training facility. Triple H had a dream, he had a vision of what the future looked like, and he made it happen. You can't deny the stars who've come from the Performance Center. Just look at me. Yeah, but it's all about sustaining that effort. Let's hope he can do it. When a superstar is in a six-man match, one of the most important things to remember is knowing when to tag out and get the fresh member of your team in the ring. We've talked about continuity many times on this program, but it's more than that. You don't want to try to do too much when you have other members of your team out there.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Corey, you spoke about when a superstar is in six-man action and how crucial it is that they have the presence of mind to realize when they need to tag out. Not everyone who competes as part of the six-man team has the ability to do that. We've seen many times over the years that a superstar's inability to do that has cost their team the match.
We've also seen over the years that not all superstars play well with others. Some competitors are so dedicated to singles careers that when they are put in a six-man team, they become a bit lost. That's when a mistake could be made, and it could be very costly.
Up and down.
He's looking very overwhelmed out there. This is about as bad as it gets for him.
At this point, he certainly seems to be the weak link of this three-man team. You know, a lot like you, Saxton. Bring me and Cole down a bit.
Yeah, he's in bad shape right now. But come on, it's nothing we haven't seen him overcome in the past.
Axe handle finds its target.
This might be it. Oh, my.
Not so fast. One thing you can't take away from Shane McMahon, Corey, is that he has proven to be one of the most fair and balanced leaders WWE has ever seen.
Yeah, right. As evidenced by his work as SmackDown Live Commissioner, Cole, where Shane continually cultivates a, quote, land of opportunity. How about you ask Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn about Shane's fairness?
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. Shane McMahon in some trouble here.
You guys brought up a great point about SmackDown being the land of opportunity.
Uh-oh. Shot in the back. That'll hinder your modeling career.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
Over the years, guys, I'd say we've come to expect Shane McMahon to do some crazy things in the ring, but I don't think anybody expected to see him leap off the top of the cell at WrestleMania 32. Shane McMahon with the opportunity here. Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action.
Nailed it. Game, set, match. This one is over.
Mr. McMahon tagged in.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Now it's Mr. McMahon on his heels a bit. Rather than continuing to absorb any more punishment, he might want to tag out here.
Going for the big one.
Oh, what incredible power. Wow, what a vertical suplex.
Warm up the bus. This one is over.
And it's Mr. McMahon with the reversal.
Six-man tag team matches have been a staple of competition since the early days of sports entertainment. Two teams of three compete against one another under traditional tag team rules. Stipulations can be added like no disqualification, 2 out of 3 falls, elimination, falls count anywhere, or whatever else someone could think of. Matches can also be held in a caged environment.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh, my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
Six-man tags can be fought under so many different types of stipulations. Teams can be part of a faction. The 3 superstars have aligned because of a common interest. The most crucial aspect to a six-man tag team being successful is that trio's ability to act as one cohesive unit. 3 individuals working collectively at all times.
So much can take place during a six-man tag match. Regardless of what type of match the teams of 3 are competing in, the members of that team must be on the same page. Oftentimes, the teams who have the best continuity are the most successful.
Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael.
Over the years, guys, I'd say we've come to expect Shane McMahon to do some crazy things in the ring, but I don't think anybody expected to see him leap off the top of the cell at WrestleMania 32.
It'll destroy your face.
And it's purely heart that's keeping Mr. McMahon in this match at this point.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar worth his salt ever does. Focusing more on Shane's amazing leap at WrestleMania that Michael mentioned. Remember, Shane somehow got back to his feet after ultimately missing his intended target, The Undertaker.
Not only did he get to his feet, Saxton, Shane actually told The Undertaker to keep bringing it. If that's not the definition of resilient, I don't know what is.
Now that's a display of excellent ring awareness.
Nicely done.
Even I will never question the greatness of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. When it comes to putting away an opponent, look no further than the thunderous Bionic Elbow.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys. He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
You gotta believe this one's over. Set it up.
Oh, incredible height.
The Bionic Elbow from the American Dream delivers such force that we've seen challengers of all shapes and sizes go down from its power.
When you see Dusty Rhodes drop the Bionic Elbow, it proves that the Dream is indeed the Hitmaker and the Record Breaker, so anyone who challenges the man known as Stardust better be ready for some hard times, baby.
Severe damage being inflicted to the back. What a comeback.
A knee drop. Oh, caught him.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No way. No way.
Oh, my goodness. Crushing it.
That was a long way down. Beautiful technique.
Boom, what impact.
Ooh, nasty impact.
He can turn up the heat at will, it seems.
Couple of jabs. And they're following up with a big
A barrage of strikes. Endless. That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
and another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael. Wow, look at the quickness by Shane McMahon.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that. There he goes, crashing to the floor. That'll mess up the back of your neck.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Dusty Rhodes just too fast for him. Ooh, what impact. Wow, look at the quickness by Shane McMahon.
I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at work or school, that's for sure. Almost there. There it is, the tag has been made.
Oh, he needed that in the worst way, Michael.
Boom, look out! Oh, what a right!
Man, that's some attitude behind it.
Dusty better be careful with all this showboating.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
Uh-oh, this doesn't look good, Byron.
Yeah, this is how people end up getting hurt. Ooh, right to the face. Oh, boy, he is rolling. The elbow.
Up against the barrier now. I think that barrier might be the only thing holding him up.
I think you're right.
I don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon.
Oh, I needed a brace.
That's going to hurt.
Lightning fast reflexes. Comes in off the tag.
Oh, my. Oh! Crushing the knee here. Oh, goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way. Mr. McMahon just too fast for him.
Flying forearm.
Ooh, that kick could be a game changer.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
DDT! A vicious attack on Mr. McMahon right now.
Oh, what a snapmare.
Perfectly executed.
Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron.
Whatever happens, it's not going to be good. I can tell you that.
Knee drop.
Oh, nasty impact.
Bang!
to stumble here. And you know, all three of the superstars he's up against won't back down at any point during this match.
When you put that much meat in the ring, somebody's going to get hurt. And unfortunately for him, he's the one on the receiving end of this inevitable beatdown.
Nice neck breaker. Setting it up. That's what you call a bad landing.
Back in from the floor. Here it comes. He's got him.
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
When this guy's on, look out. Watch the vertical suplex.
Nice.
Looking for the win. DDT.
A vicious attack on Mr. McMahon right now. Yeah, there's no way this match isn't over after that one.
A quick reversal by Mr. McMahon.
Oh, he's such a tough target. He knows he's in trouble.
Across the shoulders.
Slammed with authority. Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Beautiful technique. Nailed it. Oof. Lariat.
Takes him down in a major way, too.
You gotta believe this one's over. And he's taken down with authority.
I think I felt the ground shake on that one. Mr. McMahon is terrifying when he's rolling like this. Harsh impact.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
He might have it. Oh, what a DDT. Wow.
A vicious attack on Mr. McMahon right now.
And it's Mr. McMahon with the reversal.
Face plant.
Oh, you're just asking to get disqualified.
Well, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
Ooh, what impact. He's calling for it. Counter here.
He's not looking good here. He can't be happy with how this is going right now.
Consider me wildly unimpressed with his performance here tonight. I mean, he's just getting destroyed in there.
Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out.
Gets out of the way of that one.
There's no denying that all 6 of these superstars brought it here tonight.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered. Mr. McMahon just too fast for him. This might be it. Oh, my.
Belly to belly.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Devastating kick. In position for a power bomb.
And that's not a good place to be, Cole.
Looks like a power bomb coming up.
There may be no escaping this one, Cole. Mr. McMahon just too fast for him.
Oh, and he dodges out of the way.
Vicious strike.
Up and slam down hard.
Dusty better be careful with all this showboat.
Oh, boy, right after the neck.
He wants no part of the outside. And he's heading back in.
Here comes the setup, double underhook.
You're fired. Here's his moment, Michael.
Not that I expect him to, but Mr. McMahon better not waste this opportunity.
Stunner, Corey.
A chairman stunner.
Man, I never get tired of watching Mr. McMahon prove his superiority.
A competitor has
How
been
can this be legal?
This could lead to a disqualification. Quick.
What a hellaciously physical match these gladiators have put themselves through. The intensity of this has been incredible.
Mr. McMahon just too fast for him.
Too quick for him there.
Right to the spine.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Beautiful technique.
We've got to be nearing an elimination soon here, guys. I don't know if we'll ever see these same 6 superstars in the ring together again, but boy, I sure hope so. Devastating elbow. Slap.
Haymaker connects.
Chaos, melee, pandemonium. What a match this has been, guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects.
Oh, what a kick. A step up. Oh, what a kick to the face.
God.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Well, better not think too long, though.
Oh, right in the face. Destroyed.
Ooh, he goes down hard.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a 6-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agendas eat their way into the action.
What a clothesline. Ouch.
An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here.
So agile.
Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
What a strike. What a strike.
Mr. McMahon just too fast for him.
Headlock. Hooked up.
Back suplex. Very difficult position to be in right now.
Yeah, situations like this usually don't end very pleasantly.
And here we go. Elbow drop with authority.
A quick reversal by Mr. McMahon. And it's Mr. McMahon with the reversal. There may be no coming back from this incredible beatdown.
Nailed it.
Dodges that one.
Oh, nasty impact.
Mr. McMahon is terrifying when he's rolling like this.
Boom. Wasn't just an uppercut, that was 24 carats. Boom!
Mr. McMahon just too fast for him.
Oh, look at this. Neck breaker.
That could be it. You gotta believe this one's over. A quick reversal by Mr. McMahon.
Hooked up and boom, what impact. Headlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
Bringing it back into the ring. Like the man himself says, it's time to get funky like a monkey.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Ooh, what impact. Yet another counter.
It's like they're both some...
The bionic elbow from the Dream.
And punic if you will. A vicious attack on Mr. McMahon right now.
Just as devastating the second time around.
Both teams working well here together. That's not always the case in a six-man tag team match. Oftentimes, you'll see personal agenda.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over. Harsh impact. Mr. McMahon is terrifying when he's rolling like this. Dusty Rhodes just too fast for him.
Given what we've seen so far here tonight, it's hard to believe, but one of these teams will walk away from this match with their heads hung.
Oh, nasty impact.
Mr. McMahon just too fast for him.
Nobody tells Mr. McMahon what to do, but he might want to rethink playing to the crowd right now.
Big forearm smash.
Nice job getting out of the way of that one.
He can turn up the heat at will, it seems.
Showing off some of his speed there. Up on the shoulders here.
But not for long. Look for a rough landing any moment now.
McMahon just too fast for him.
Slam with some attitude.
Quick thinking to avoid that one.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Oh, a shin breaker. Try walking after that one. As it tear the features clean off your face.
And it's Mr. McMahon with the reversal.
Oh, clothesline.
Dusty Rhodes just too fast for him.
Back now inside the ring. Like the man himself says, it's time to get funky like a monkey.
Here comes the setup, double underhook.
You're fired. Oh, man, this has been a nightmare for the American Dream.
This is Mr. McMahon's match now.
Beautiful technique. Oh, look at his aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Nasty one right to the chest.
Eludes that one.
Elbow finds its mark.
He's not going to like this.
Oh, here it comes.
Boom! Bionic elbow.
This one's over, guys.
That is exactly what Dusty Rhodes needed.
Here we go. Mr. McMahon is setting it up.
Stunner from Mr. McMahon. Man, I never get tired of watching Mr. McMahon prove his superiority.
Oh, look at this aggression in the corner.
Boot right in the jaw. Got the...
We've got to be nearing an elimination soon here, guys.
No, he reverses it.
Dusty Rhodes. Oh, bionic elbow from the American Dream.
But can he follow up here?
A quick reversal by Mr. McMahon.
Lariat.
A man like that seems to have an endless store of energy.
Nailed it. Boom, what impact. Big time impact from way up high.
And it's Mr. McMahon with the reversal.
Dusty Rhodes just too fast for him.
Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
He can turn up the heat at will, it seems.
Look at this.
Oh, debilitating elbow drop.
Couple of jabs. Gonna follow it up with a big over and over.
A vicious attack on Mr. McMahon right now.
Momentum is fully in the corner of Dusty Rhodes now.
Here comes the setup, double underhook.
Dusty Rhodes has
We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
What an amazing six-man tag match.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
This was another great moment. Look at him go. Yeah, he's putting in the work. And finally,
here are your winners, The Game, Triple H, Shane McMahon, and Mr. McMahon.
And Mr. McMahon is the one to put this one away for the team.
That's a big win any day of the week, on any show, in any arena, Michael.
And it'll be interesting to see the ripple effects this win has in the weeks to come.